Shri Ganeshaya Namo Nama. Greetings to everyone world over, all our brothers and sisters across the globe, wherever you are. It's a green morning, it's a green afternoon, it's a green evening. We extend a very warm welcome to all our brothers and sisters across the globe, all of us together in this journey, wonderful journey. Today is International Women Day. Let's do the celebration our own way. Women, girl, girl child, education, skills, competencies, capabilities, anything you talk about on this planet. What is most important, which we all have to realize? Happiness. So first of all, be happy when you are a part of our program, because when you have sense of humor, when you laugh, when you are happy, when you think musical, and when you are relaxed, your attention, your attentivity, your capacity to absorb, your creativity, your curiosity, your collaboration, and your communication to connecting. Everything is going to be very important for all of us. Get connected with me. Get connected with this program and try and pick up something from here. Whatsoever you can pick up the best for yourself. I wish every girl child, every woman, and all women, you all have a right. When Honorable Prime Minister says India has to be made a 5 trillion economy, India can become 6 trillion, 7 trillion, 8 trillion, 9 trillion, 10 trillion. But that's only possible when women are the stakeholders, women are the partners. When the girl child is a partner in everything, in every process, in every walk of life, we cannot deprive them. We cannot keep them away in isolation. We got to take them along. I learn from everybody. I learn every day. I'm the best gainer on this planet. You would say, how is that? When during this particular pandemic, right from 25th of March 2020, we have brought more than 12,000 orators, speakers, motivators, coach, mentors, and experts of these subjects. It's a great learning. It's a great learning. So first of all, open your mind, open your door, open your window, let the fresh air come in and say, let me peep deep outside and see what is existing in the world, how the world looks like. Today, on the International Women's Day, 8th of March 2022, let me gift every girl child and every woman with some new power. If India has to rise, if India has to grow economically, socially, culturally, spiritually, environmentally, if India has to become leader, it can become leader only and only with the partnership of women, which we all have to realize. Every girl child is important. And what is most important? Who are you? Who am I? First of all, know yourself. And when you know yourself, you can do wonders on this planet. Okay? So first of all, know yourself. When I say know yourself, you got to really know yourself. And I'll keep reading your names. People who will be posting their names, who will be posting their views, and I'll be having some rewards and awards as well. We all got to be partnered today. Let me just share with all of you. Who are you? Who am I? You have to first of all know who are you. What is your potential? What is your unlocking potential? What is your unleashing potential? What is your hidden potential? What treasures you have come? There is nobody on this planet who is without qualities. God has sent every messenger on this planet with some qualities. If you have not taken out those qualities so far, today is the time. Today is the day This is the morning and this is the afternoon and this is the evening. Please take out your potential. Forget about world. You are not competing with anybody outside. There is nobody outsider. From today, remove that fear. People will laugh, what people would say, what opinion people would carry. If I ask a question, what people are going to think about. If I dance in the rain, people are going to call me mad. If I do not become matured and if I do not behave like an elderly person, people are going to laugh. Hell with them. Hell with the world. That is the way you have to think. Then only you can grow. Then only you can prosper. And it's a learning every moment. It's a learning every day, every minute. You got to pick up something new all the time. There should be a burning desire inside you, in your belly. What new can I pick up? What new can I learn? God, you have sent me over here. I want to do something. Let me take out my potential. God, help me. Yes, do ask him. When you get up in the morning, do ask him and he will help you. I've got a beautiful sentence from my mentor. He says, whenever the student is ready, what a statement. He says, whenever the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Whenever you are ready, the God will appear. The God is within you. The God is carrying you. This my voice which is reaching you. This my vocal cords which are making movement, and your eardrums are getting the proper frequency, proper sound, because the God desires. Nothing is yours. This chair on which I am sitting is not mine. On this chair, millions had been sitting before me, and millions will sit after Major Dr. Gulshan Sharma will go away from here. My suffer, my journey is temporary. Nobody is permanent over here. I ask many people, do we know next moment is ours or not? If we know, we are living a borrowed life. We are living a life which has been given by somebody. And if he has given this life to us, then have a faith in him. You are the best. Talk to yourself. Come on, repeat with me and say with me, I am the best. Say, I am the best. Louder, louder. I want to hear. Say that, I am the best. Yes, we are the best. We are the best. Great. I'm very happy if you're saying like that. Come on, let your family feel our child has turned mad today. Let them feel, no problem. Talk to yourself and talk positive, talk creative, talk dynamic, talk futuristic. And today make a pledge to yourself. My life is not a time pass. I'm not going to tell lies for small things. I'm not going to make permutation combinations in a way where the small tidbits here, there, managing. When you tell lies, you have to remember, whom did you tell what? What exactly did you tell Mr. A? What did you tell Mr. B? What did you tell Mr. C? Your creativity gets damaged. Stop worrying. Stop manipulating. Stop managing. When you are true to yourself, you have not to manipulate, you have not to manage. And once you speak with the honesty, results will come, output will come. The whole kainat, that means the universe, will come for your help. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up. Get up. Say, I'm getting up. I'm going to talk to myself. Say that. From today, tell, from today, Major Dr. Gulshan Sharma, I am going to be different. I am going to be different. I'm going to work different way. I'm going to behave different way. I'm going to manage myself different way. I'm going to make my life. I'm going to make my career. I have to become something. I have come to know life is not time pass. Okay, even if I have come to know today life is not a time pass, still it's not late. There are 2 days important in life. One is your birthday, the day you're born, and second day when you come to know why you're born, why you are born, what are you doing, and why you are not doing what is expected out of you. Who is expecting? No competition outside. Expect from yourself. Talk to your head, talk to your heart, and talk to your hands. Head, heart, hands. Wow. Three things are very important: focus, faith, and follow through. Have focused approach. Have faith in God and just follow through. Results will come. Okay, let's proceed. Let me just move on and let me say thanks to the people those have come. Okay, first of all, this evening the award should go to Nang Wantina Chaupo. Okay, this name I will tell my team to write down, and I have also to write down. Bhagwatji, could I request you write down one name over here? Spellings are Nang Wontina, Nang Wantina Chaupo, Chowpoo. She is the first to log in on the YouTube. It means she was creative. She was curious. She was looking forward to 8 o'clock session. We should give 1,000 rupees reward to this person. Just write down the name. We get 1,000 rupees first reward today. The first person to join on the YouTube. Congratulations. And I hope it's a female. Nang Wantina Chaupo. Good evening. So hearty welcome, and you get 1,000 rupees reward from us. Sakshi, great evening. Roshni, great evening. Anamika, great evening. And then I have got Samiksha, great evening. Bhagwatji, great evening. And thereafter we have got Ruhi, great evening. Balkrishanji, great evening. Pankaj Kumarji, great evening. Srivastuji, great evening. And thereafter, who else is there? Ruhi's name I have already mentioned. Anamika I mentioned. Ruhi I mentioned. Sakshi, Anamika. These are, oh my God. Pankaj I have mentioned. Srivastu I have mentioned. And then thereafter, who else is there? Let me just see. These are all repeated. They are posting again and again. So I'm grateful to them. Sakshi is writing, strong, intelligent, talented, simply wonderful woman. Don't ever forget that you are the loved and the appreciated one. Yes, I agree. I agree. Thank you very much. Amin Nasiri. Amin Nasiri. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Okay, let me just further proceed. Today's webinar is going to be altogether different, and it is going to be mind-blowing. What I'm going to show to you, it's a 30 years hard work of my team, because entire knowledge I'm going to share with all of you. And by the time we finish this program, you will be a different person. I vouch for it. I'm telling you, by the time we finish this program, you're going to be altogether a different person. Are you ready? Okay, let's move together. Let's proceed together. Let me go ahead. So fine, International Women Day, gender equality. Gender equality is a small thing. I'm talking about gender equality, opportunities everywhere. No caste, no creed, no color, no place of birth, no male, female, special child, normal child. Come on. We all are together and we got to move on. And you know whom I have taken with us? Media Entertainment Sector Skill Council. Because you need happiness, you need humor, you need storytelling, you need empowered. And I have to give you technology. I would strongly recommend make best use of every girl child. I'm showing you this mobile phone. Make optimum use of your mobile phone, but positive way. Don't waste time on mobile. Use social media. How can you earn? Earn and learn. Learn and earn. And hard work always pays in life. Everybody has to understand. Today, We are going to talk about global inspirational teachers. Global teachers, because there is a need of yours abroad. I will share with you. International Chamber for Service Industry, ICSI, extends you a very warm welcome. Since 1994, we are associated. 131 countries, Indians have gone. They have gone to different places. They are into different professions. They are into different verticals. They are doing different things. So, we got to be linking with them. Roshni ma'am is writing on the YouTube. Anybody who writes on the YouTube, I will read out for you and I will appreciate you. Roshni ma'am is writing over here. People generally tell that you are naturally gifted with the personal potential. Our true potential is supported to be an activity that can do amazingly with minimal efforts. Yes, this is a hidden potential. There's a hidden potential of everybody. Take out that potential. Everybody can do lots of things, but everybody cannot do everything. हर इंसान सब कुछ नहीं कर सकता, लेकिन हर इंसान बहुत कुछ कर सकता है. That's what I wish to tell every girl child today. Education is very important. Skill is very important. Remaining positive is very important. कल आप नहीं रहेंगे, दुनिया में किसी को फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. फर्क किसको पड़ेगा? सिर्फ आपको पड़ेगा, क्योंकि आप दुनिया से चले गए. The people, those think negative, those are under depression, they get into drugs, they have got anxiety, they have got pressures, they have got stress, they think negative, they spread negativity all the time, talking negative, negative, negative. Come on, leave the company of those people. Only OQP. My mentor tells only OQP. Only quality people. Only quality people. You need quality people. You need people around you. And something very interesting he tells. If you're working in a group, let's take it, there are 6 people in the group, 8 people in the group, and you are the best in that group. You have to change your group, because you will not be able to learn anything from that group. You support that group otherwise, but change a group. Go to the group where you can learn something better, something more. This world is beautiful. Come out of your cocoon. Don't think about that well, where you are, कि यही मेरी दुनिया है, यही मुझे रहना है, यही मेरा जीवन है, यही मुझे 2 बच्चे पैदा करने हैं, यही मुझे यहां से ऊपर चले जाना है. No, move ahead, move up the ladder. The competitive world has come. Honorable Prime Minister of India today, he has addressed the nation, and women empowerment is very important. Women got to be partner in every field. और आप partner कैसे होंगे? आप partner होंगे education से. And particularly in education sector, there are more females than male. We'll talk about it a little later, and I'll give you global scenario. Wow! This slide is amazing for all of you. Please appreciate and learn. Women teachers around the world. World population is aging. Most of the countries are not having increase in population. India has got fortunately young population. And look, you got to be young at heart also. There are many people, they say, we are retired, we are tired, we are nearly expired. Arey, what is this nonsense? Come on. I'm very happy the other day when I was going through AICT webinar, All India Council for Technical Education, and Dr. Punia, the vice chairman, when he was talking about, he was sharing over there, we are engaging a lot of retired people into the creativity, into the community task, into awareness, into positivity. Wonderful task. Nobody should sit idle. If you want to go back, faster, start sitting idle. Start sleeping more. Don't do any work. You will depart soon. You will depart faster. The people, those are work alcoholic, the people who work day and night, the people who work more than others, he says, your work is left over. Be there, complete that task, then come to me. Remember that. This is a prayer which I wish to share. Wow. Education is the foundation for nation building. We should reach out all B.Ed colleges today. We should reach out all B.Ed principals today. Education is the foundation for nation building. Education is very important. I'm not going to get into theories and all that. What is the purpose of education? I lost one of my very dear friends, Sir Ken Robinson. His wife has started a new setup. I'll share with you in the next webinar something very interesting. He says, what is the purpose of education? Is it economic purpose? Is it cultural purpose? Is it social purpose? Or is it personal purpose? You got to understand what exactly is the purpose of education. That we all have to understand. Okay, let me just read out some more people have joined. Otherwise, I will be a defaulter. That's not good on my part. Anamika Subha ma'am, I've already mentioned. Sakshi, I have mentioned. Mamta Chauhan from Garhwal, she has joined. Hearty welcome to her. Roshni ma'am, I have mentioned. Julie Subha ma'am is joining us from Manipur. Thank you very much. And then I have got who else? Srivastavaji, I have read about you. Pankaj Kumarji, I have read about you. And then I have got Samiksha Kumar. Great. Hearty welcome to you. Ruhi ji, thank you very much. And Balkrishan ji, thank you very much. All of them, those have joined. Please invite others also. Help others also. Help the universe. Develop a better world. Develop a better tomorrow. Or yaad rakhiye, there is no competition with outsider. Shah Rukh Khan dialogue is the best. You have a competition with yourself. If you improve every day, every minute, every hour, you're going to be a better human being, right? This pandemic, it has affected everybody. Doctors, nurses, paramedical people, they have done a great job. But at the same time, 1.65 billion children, they were away from schools, colleges, universities, ITIs, polytechnics, skill centers, training centers. Everybody had a challenge. I can understand. Teachers, you're wonderful. Teachers, you're amazing. Teachers, you're great. Teachers, you're unmatchable. Teachers, you are nation builder. Teachers, you will only bring peace to the world. And I wish to talk to every teacher. Let's change the environment. And that's why I do not want to talk anything negative. I want to talk all positive. Certain people, they have got a long face. They pull their face. There is an attendant sitting outside the principal room. When you go over there, they say, yes. You say, I want to meet the principal. Why do you want to meet the principal? You tell me only. You give the slip to me only. What is this? Why are we creating these cobwebs? Why are we creating these artificial balloons? Why are we creating this artificial world? Come on. Principals should be on a round. Principals should be meeting everybody, every parent. It is not schools which are obliging children and parents. It's a parents, those are obliging. Because let me tell you, I'm also a teacher. You will become irrelevant after some time. If you do not change your attitude, my humble request as a folding hand, as a family member, I'm making a request to you. You will become obsolete. You'll become obsolescent. You will become irrelevant because you will not change your attitude. We got to be understanding. That time has gone of the 19th century when industrial era was there and the bench were being made. And I do not want to call Macaulay. He must be turning in his graveyard this evening while I'm talking about him. He did the biggest damage to Indian education ecosystem. And when we think about it, and I'm also searching for that American, I will talk to you one of these days, who brought examination system. There should not be any kind of an examination. Why are we creating artificial world? The Honorable Prime Minister of India has now thought about the digital university. The day digital university comes, The day digital university becomes totally operational, UGC are already gone up to 40% of the MOOC. You can make use of digital content. Why not to make it 60%? Why not to make it 80%? And why not to do experiment? Necessity is the mother of invention. Who says education cannot be delivered digital way? I'm ready to have a deliberation, global deliberation, open deliberation. Let's get one representative from every country and let's have a global deliberation. It is all false because we do not want to become accountable. We do not want things to become transparent. This corona has made everything transparent. It has made everything accountable. Education is opening up. And why not? Why education should be a privilege of few? Why not the last person who is sitting at near the picket? I come from the armed forces background. I have seen those places with the harsh climate, harsh weather, bad weather, non-accessible areas. What do they eat? 3 months, there is no supply and they have to store and they have to live on that. Imagine about them. They also have children. The village boy and a girl, they also have desires. They also have dreams. They also want to get everything. Why not they should also be given? If we want to bring equality in education, that can come only through the technology. And if we want world peace, less destruction, imagine what's happening in Ukraine. You're seeing it yourself. One fine morning, somebody gets up, you walk into some other country and you just disturb the entire ecosystem over there. What we got to understand is, if we want global peace, if we want this planet to be having human species, then whatsoever money we are spending on destruction and destructive arms and armaments, that money has to be diverted towards human wisdom, human knowledge, human collaboration. There is no competition, there's a collaboration. Why so many exams? We can debate, we can deliberate. Let's have any kind of a panel discussion anytime. Do we really need so many examinations? Kai logon ki dukandari chalti hai. That's why you have got so many examination. It is a monthly test, it's a weekly test, it's a quarterly test, it's a 6-monthly test, it's a yearly test. And think about that time also, जब माँ बाप को शर्म आती थी कि हमारा बच्चा कहीं एक्स्ट्रा कोई ट्यूशन पढ़ता है. Today, we are proud to say our child has gone for coaching to such and such place and we have spent so much of money. It's a shame. It's not desirable. It's not needed. We are not producing desirable, creative, collaborative, curious, innovative, futuristic children. What are we producing? What are we developing? Whom are they going to compete with? Do you understand the psyche of a child? When teacher gives 1 star or 2 star or 3 star or 4 star and the child goes home, shows that notebook to mother in the class itself, where the two kids are sitting, next to each other, and he shows a star. I got 3 star, you got only 1 star. From there only we are bringing a conflict management, not a collaborative management. Today on the women empowerment, that is on to the International Women Day, I wish to share, we got to have less of exams, least of exam, least of curriculum, least of syllabi. Life is a human library. Life is a human project. This humanity, this life is a full-time project. Raising children is not a small thing. Developing kids, producing kids is another thing. But raising kids, desirable kids, futuristic kids, and perfect human beings, those have to live in peace with each other. It's a global family. Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. Teachers are COVID heroes. My great salutations to them. Whether through radio, through television, through mobile phone, through MOOC, through through, I mean to say, Microsoft, through Cisco, through Google, through whatever, Zoom. Nobody knew Zoom. Before that, we used to sing a song, Zoom Barabar, Zoom Sharabi, Zoom. That was the song which used to be. But Zoom, nobody knew. But imagine today, everybody knows. And think about 25th of March 2020, when the lockdown was declared, what it was. And we have come a long way. Today, everybody is comfortable. And another thing, I want to tell politely, silently, how many students are really keen to get back to the school? Is it the ecosystem of the school they are interested? Or is it students those are interested? Or is it parents those are interested? And if the technology will come, it could be a hybrid model. It could be any new model which we can adopt. The aim is the human mind. Have you seen a small child when child is born? I don't want to share certain videos today. The child wants to get down from the bed, but the child is too small. So child throws a pillow from the bed so that he sees down, he puts one leg down and tries and understand, can I get down? He says, no, I can't get down. Then the child pushes the blanket which is lying on the bed and that gets on that pillow. So the level is raised. Thereafter, he pushes something else and then he tries to put both his legs down. Will I be able to get down? Still, he rotates around the bed and finds something, and finally, child, we are curious. And Sir Ken Robinson used to say, do schools kill creativity? I think we got to get back to certain basic fundas we have to understand once again. Teachers, I salute you. You're the great heroes. You adopted all methods. You adopted everything. You tried your level best as a community to reach out every child. But we got to see what is beyond now. The education budget, which has come in 2022, 1st of February, it has got more than 11% growth, 11.5 or 11.6% growth. Digital university is a wonderful concept. Launch of Desh, the digital ecosystem for skilling and livelihood, and one class, one TV channel program to be expanded up to 200 TV channels, and startups to be facilitated, 750 virtual labs, 75 skilling e-labs. This all is wonderful. One is announcement, and second is implementation, and third is accountability. Let's move ahead. Universalization of quality education. Now, first of all, we got to understand, we all have understood during this pandemic, and if still somebody has not understood, then I call them buffoons. Skills are more important than the content so far we are giving theoretical academics. Announcement of the digital university by the Honorable Prime Minister is going to be the game changer. A lot of deliberations are taking place. Don't forget, coming Sunday, 13th of March at 8 p.m., you will be having non-resident Indian from the world over coming to us, and there is going to be a deliberation where we are going to talk about what is the concept of digital university as far as corporate world is concerned outside India, and as far as Indian diaspora is concerned, because the Indian version, we are already having deliberations going on over here. We are bringing them into the fold. Okay, let me just see if some new people have joined. Otherwise, are these the same people? Those are posting the comments. They are commendable because they are also posting a lot of things for me. Let me just see. Okay. Now, who are the people those have joined? Let me just see. Are there some new people those have joined? Balkishan ji is already there. Sakshi ji is already there. Roshni is already there. Then comes Anamika is already there. Where are the new people? I'm just trying to figure out some new names. Roshni Biham ma'am is posting a lot of comments. Very good. Very good. Mamta has also put a lot of comments. Very good. And I'm just trying to locate some new friends to whom I should meet today. These are the old friends. Okay. Education, skills, competencies, capabilities, academia, corporate, and non-resident Indian. All of us, we are together. We got to work together in one ecosystem. Now, ladies and gentlemen, education, everybody is telling holistic approach. Now, what exactly is a holistic approach? What is holistic? And what exactly is skilling, reskilling, upskilling, lifelong learning, relearning, repackaging? All those words are coming. Now, when we talk about teachers, you got to have some new skills. You got to have some new competencies, because competencies I take when you have a combination of the skills, and I move to the next stage. Now, over here, I would like to tell my technical team to see. I have got 77 people watching this particular program at this point of time. Okay, I would like to talk over here is creating future, developing teachers' identity, and facilitating learners. It is very important, which I wish to share with all of you. Teachers, what kind of competencies you require to be developed? Now, first of all, if we really want education ecosystem in realistic terms to be empowered, then teachers got to regain their lost position. They got to be getting proper respect, proper honor, proper salary, proper package, proper comforts, adequate time for research, adequate time for projects, and not to be engaged for some other additional peripheral activities for which they were not enrolled. I do not want to elaborate. I think समझदार को इशारा काफी है. Upskilling with the desired future skills. Okay, it's time to skill up. How do we have to get ready for the fourth industrial revolution for the education when we are talking about globalization, when we are talking about emerging technologies, when we are talking about millennials, when we are talking about new generation of learners, when we are talking about open education resources, and we are also talking too much of information is coming, big data is coming, internet of thing is there, machine learning is there, artificial intelligence is coming, and how are going to be 21st century workplaces? There's a wonderful study, one econometric model we have done, and we have just tried to understand over there. Early in the morning, when parents have to wake up their children, they have to make them ready, and they have to tell them, kindly board the bus now, go to school, the tiffin got to be ready, thereafter their dress got to be ready, their shoes got to be ready, paying for the transport, they're going over there. Somebody may say it is basically developing a disciplined life and uniformity in the life and everything and all that. Everything has got a pro and con. You know, you got to see it, merits and demerits. How much is the fuel consumption? How much is the road traffic? और आपका सांस सूखा रहता है जब तक आपका बच्चा घर वापस नहीं आ जाता. So there also you want to use a technology. इतने कैमरास लगा दिए स्कूल में, स्कूल के बाहर बस कब आ रही है, बच्चे कैसे उतर रहे हैं, बस के अंदर भी एक कैमरा लगा हुआ है. All those kind of things are also there, which we got to share. So what artificial intelligence is going to do, how the future is going to be, what drones are going to do, and how is going to be the scenario. Okay, we must seize this opportunity the best possible way, equitable, effective, and resilient. Of course, we all are. There is a globalization, there is a technology, there is a population decrease in some of the countries. Some countries having abundance and surplus population, and we require a pool of so-called co-learners, global teachers, because 19th century education teaching centric, only one person, one source, that is teacher, where from the information will come. Let's move ahead. We move from the blackboard to the whiteboard, whiteboard to the digital board to the desktop and laptop and iPads, and now the mobile phone. The capacity of the mobile phone is so much. I think I have got more than 4,000, when I talk about the YouTube linkages on my mobile itself, what I keep watching from time to time. So when I'm talking about global teachers, Beyond B.Ed, when we see beyond B.Ed, okay, fine. B.Ed has got its own syllabi, and there are different kind of B.Eds. There's a regular B.Ed, there is a correspondence B.Ed, there is a distance education B.Ed, there is a contact program B.Ed, and other kind of permutation combinations are there. If one area is taken seriously, the entire education ecosystem can change. If I tell very politely, students have got sufficient information, knowledge, it is coming. You just tell Alexa, tell me this, Google, tell me this. You want anything, it is available. So what exactly is the role? Okay, fine. We said teacher is a facilitator. Facilitator of what? Okay, let's go one step ahead. Teacher is a co-learner. Co-learner of what? So in the new ecosystem of education, where the skills are more important than the hard subject contents, we got to see so many things, because the teacher got to have a role of a nurse also, a role of a counselor also, a role of a friend also, a role of a mentor also, a role of a parent also, and you got to be facilitator. Please understand, gone are the days, gone is the time, and what is there in the storage of the technology in future? We got to pick up something every day. So our chamber is looking ahead of the B.Ed. Where the B.Ed stops, our chamber starts thinking from there. Because the people, those are coming out from the B.Ed colleges, we would like to support them. We would like to help them. Instead of just churning out the degrees and the programs and everything whatsoever is coming over there, what is beyond that? Don't give the different pedagogies and andragogies and this combination, this permutation, this evaluation, teacher of the, this is status 1, status 2, status 3, status 4. Please, no. Everything got to get changed, because ultimately, what does youth want? What kind of a future we want to see? Let me just tell you practical part, very interesting. 25th March 2020, complete lockdown. Everything coming to standstill in the country, and psycho fear in everybody. And thereafter, for the first time, I learned on my rooftop with my son and my daughter how to grow vegetables at home. And we had grown those vegetables which you can grow on your rooftop. Anybody, survival is the fittest. We were taught in the army, because before you become a commissioned officer, last 10 days, you are being sent for the jungle warfare. And those 10 days, you get only 1 liter water and only 1 kg ration. And you have to survive for 10 days. What to eat, when to eat, how much to eat, how to keep your system going on. And when you complete that 10 days training, before you get your army PIB and you become the commissioned officer, you come to know what is the value of life. Who are you? That is something very important. That's why lot of technical, technology, cybersecurity, management, strategies, tactics, and all that has emerged from the armed forces. And when you talk about grit, when you talk about mental endurance, you talk about mental robustness, where from does that come? All that we have passed through. And I am very fortunate that having served in the Indian Army, the army training is one of the toughest training. When you go through in that, they really make a man out of you during that particular training. And every day you keep crossing on the calendar, oh my God, today day has gone, today day has gone, today day has gone. How many days are left? So anyway, let's move on. Some more people, those have joined. Austin Krashi. Education is not all about holding a degree or a certificate. It's all about skill, discipline, and dedication. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good, Roshni. True. Teachers play a role of a doctor, teacher, healer, parents, everything that has to be taken. Vidhi Kishore, ma'am. Hearty welcome. Pleasure to have you with us. You have also joined us. And I'm looking forward to the new entrants, those have joined over there. Those come every day. I'm grateful to them. Thank you very much. They all are there. Let me just come. Sakshi is writing knowledge. Knowledge is live, learn, train, upgrade, reskill, and upskill. Yes, great. Let me just move ahead because there's a lot to share. And ultimately, I want to give you the goal. I want to change your mindset today. So, how to transform education? How to prepare global teachers? These 2 years of the pandemic, it has given a lot of packaging and repackaging. When I was growing the vegetable on the rooftop with my children, I learned how to survive with the ginger vegetable, how to survive with the turmeric which you grow at your own. What kind of a vegetables can be grown on the rooftop? You may be having a small corner. So it taught all of us, I think everybody must have learned, we got to be close to nature. The more you are away from the nature. Yesterday, I was talking to the founder of the IGNOU, the gentleman who told me that when Rajiv Gandhi, late Prime Minister of India, told him the act has to be written and IGNOU has to come up, come whatever may. I was talking to him. He says, मैं 2 सवाल पूछता हूं आपसे. मट्टी वही है. The soil is same. Everything is same. The soil is here also. Soil is somewhere else also. The same soil. When you have spinach, that is palak, तो palak iron देती है. When you have lemon, lemon citrus देता है और vitamin C देता है. How is it possible? Same soil. So, same thing is applicable for school also. The seed which is over there, the teacher, our role is, what do we want out of that seed? That seed has to be nourished. That seed is to be taken care of. The soil is there. Let's all of us, we work together and we move together. We really think about it. Now, I was going through, there are global teacher awards also every year. And this gentleman, when I saw on the YouTube with the wonderful music, so now we have aligned with the Media Entertainment Skill Council also. You will hear a lot of music coming from their side. Subhash Gaiji is the chairman of the Media Entertainment Skill Council, a filmmaker, and Manmohan Singh ji is our chairman for the Media Entertainment Vertical with our chamber, who worked with late Yashraj Chopra ji. Dil to pagal hai, Dilwale Dulhaniya le jayenge, Lamhe, Chandni, Mohabbatein. What a beautiful movies he has given. And then he came to the regional cinema. Punjabi cinema got totally turned with him. Okay. The 5 qualities of a global teacher. There are 5 things which my team worked day and night. We have listed out 101 skills. If you want to go through, you can go through ICSI YouTube channel and you will find we have done 3 major webinars, C5, C20 and C101. क्योंकि C5, C10 and C101 when we have done that, we are talking about skills. And we have done 101 skills bouquet for you, which we have packed. You can see it yourself in your own time. But there are 5 major qualities of a global teacher. Your communication skill. Anybody who wants to come into a teaching profession, it is very important that you improve, you work. It is a skill. You have to polish every day. Nobody is a born communicator. You become communicator while working hard. Practice, practice, practice. Your communication skill, and communication skill to connecting skill, communication to heart, communication to soul, communication to mind, communication spirit to spirit. If I'm not getting connected with you, then there's no fun of doing this particular webinar. I got to enter your heart. मुझे आपके दिल में जगह चाहिए. That is very important. There was a movie also of Anil Kapoor, हम आपके दिल में रहते हैं. There was a beautiful movie. I still recall Anil Kapoor ji and Aishwarya Roy. So communication is very important. Number two, personality. If you are not happy, how can you make others happy? If you are having a long face, how can you have a happy face on the other side? Your etiquette, your manners, your gesture, your body language, your articulation, your sitting, standing, posture, walking. And sometimes people say, when Amitabh Bachchan ji crosses a particular room, the temperature changes. अरे भाई टेम्परेचर चेंजेस का मतलब क्या है? He carries that aura in his personality. And never walk lousy, always walk fast. Never conduct a webinar in a lousy way. You should be passionate. You should enjoy what you're doing. And when you enjoy what you're doing, that speaks your personality. Number three, पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड. कुछ भी हो जाए, कायनात कुछ भी हो जाए, जब ये जिंदगी ही अपनी नहीं है, किसी की दी हुई है. और ये जब जिंदगी किसी की अमानत है, तो जिसने दी है, अरे भाई खुद मालिक बन के क्यों बैठ रहे हो? हैव अ पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड. Just leave it to him and tell, hey, you have to look after me. You have to take care of me. How, dad, you can be unkind to me? How, grandpa, you can be unkind to me? So think that way. Positive attitude. Then passion towards profession. Now, this is something very important I keep discussing with my son. Most of us, including me, have we come willingly into teaching profession? Or there was no other job available, or only the job available at that point of time. कुछ नहीं बन सकते तो टीचर बन जाते हैं, एडॉक बन जाते हैं, थोड़े दिनों के लिए बन जाते हैं, कहीं भी बन जाते हैं. 3 महीने के बाद 6 महीने की असाइनमेंट मिल जाएगी, फिर 1 साल की मिल जाएगी, फिर 2 साल की मिल जाएगी, फिर पक्के तो हो ही जाएंगे, फिर एक धरना देके कहीं ना कहीं तो काम बन ही जाएगा. Anyway, but if you're passionate, nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you if you're passionate. Your passion can be seen through and through. When you're focused and you have faith, you follow through, nothing can stop you in this universe. And finally, empathy. Wow, very important skill. Chitra Kapoor ma'am always tells me, it is no more sympathy, it is empathy, which is required in this universe. And ladies and gentlemen, those are watching this particular program, all of you, I would request you, be empathetic. That is something very important. But don't make fool of others. Don't make fool of others. Nobody is fool. If somebody is just in a matured way, not telling you something, it's not that person is fool, but that person is telling, it's okay, give the leverage. This person, I know the person is telling lies. I know the person is pulling fast. I know the person is considering me fool. Let the person consider me fool. But I am carrying empathy. One fine day, the person will have wisdom. And the day you have your wisdom and you say, oh my God, why I'm begging for the things when I deserve and I can earn those things, then you will earn. But if you keep looking forward to people should be sympathetic towards you, please stop that. It is not needed. Most of us, we want a government job because we have not to work. That is, sorry, state of affair. Any nation, any country, जहां पर ये सोचते हैं कि गवर्नमेंट का जॉब मिल जाए इसलिए कि मुझे काम ना करना पड़े, that is something very wrong. I think if you're in a government, you should work more. That is something is required. Teachers, you're gardeners. Wow. Teacher, you're gardener. How? Let me see if there are some more comments. Let me just see and let me ask my team. And where is my technical team? I wish to see them. Yeah, it's only 85 people watching. Now, teachers are gardeners. A teacher plants the seeds of knowledge, sprinkles them with love, and patiently nurtures their growth to produce tomorrow's dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, becoming a teacher, becoming a mentor, and coaching someone, I think you got to be altogether a different kind of a person. You have to be very matured. You have to be you have to be having a lot of additional qualities which you have to understand. Okay, what does teacher do in our life? Make learning a fun, draw real life connections. That means real lifetime projects and stories. Why education is not relevant to our day-to-day life from the time we get up in the morning until we go to sleep. And we should encourage everybody, come on, get up, you can do it. Change the scenario completely. Wherever there is a negativity, remove that. Track improvement and set performance goals. Just like our parents, teachers are also important in our life. I would request my technical team to work hard and to get more people, because I'm working very hard for the project. The technical people also to work. You cannot give assurances that we are reaching out the people and you have only 85 people. Great. To become a quality teacher with the global competencies, teachers first become quality learners and co-learners. The makings of a good teacher: innovative techniques, creativity, curiosity. Teacher, you are a learner every moment, and you have to learn more than students, because tomorrow morning when they will come for the session, they will ask you certain questions, and children are well informed today. Let's not cut a sorry figure before them, because it will become very difficult to handle them. Inspiring teachers. You got to be enthusiastic. You got to build a positive relation. You got to be flexible. अगर बच्चों का आज मूड नहीं है पढ़ने का, तो you have to be smart enough. What is to be done? Children enjoy also. Children like also. Children do also. Children bring creativity also. Children become innovative also. Children get engaged also, because in the new education policy it has come, education got to be learning centric and engaging with the outcome. Educators and teachers need continuous professional and personal development. If you want to come in teaching profession, if you want to become teacher, if you are doing your B.Ed course at this point of time, don't go to the coaching centers कि मुझे गवर्नमेंट का जॉब किसी एक तरीके से मिल जाए, टीजीटी पीजीटी कुछ हो जाए, किसी तरीके से हो जाए, मैं गवर्नमेंट में एक बार घुस जाऊं, उसके बाद तो मेरा काम चल ही जाएगा. That is not going to work in future. I'm telling you, that's not going to work in future. Education is going to be highly accountable. Everything is going to be accountable, and this technology is wonderful. Technology is accountable, because you can see right over here how many people are there, because this is technology. Because similar way, when technology will be there with the teachers, there also people will come to know what exactly is being taught in the class. Everybody will see it over there. And nowadays, it's very interesting when I talk to some of the students, those are having online education. There's something very interesting I'm going to share with you. Soon as software is coming, if you're not switching on your camera and you're sitting behind the camera, now at present you can hide yourself. Nobody will come to know you're having your breakfast at the back. Now it will be transparent through and through, whether you're switching on your camera or not, but the software is coming. It will be transparent and you'll be visible. What are you doing on the other side? A lot of things are coming. Technology is coming. Every day is coming. You know, it's something amazing. In service, teachers, you got to professionally do the hand holding, because inclusive and equitable, the quality education for all, where the content, the process, the product, the learning environment, how much is the readiness, how much is the interest, and how much is the learning profile, all that is going to be the integrated ecosystem. Teachers are educational leaders. How they are leaders, how they are going to drive the education ecosystem, and who is going to be effective teachers, how to make effective teachers. there are 5 principles to build cadres of the effective teachers. First of all, we have to make learning attractive. We have to make learning attractive. The child should be curious. I was very keen the other day. I heard Secretary School Education, Anita Karwalji. She was addressing a forum. I think it was a CBSE program or something. And there somebody was reciting a story and she was giving the views, what exactly she's expecting. Then she had to leave for some meeting in between. And she told, continue with this meeting. I will see the video later on. And there was a discussion on graphic novels. I've not forgotten graphic novels. I noted down immediately. I carry this small diary in my pocket. So what Anita Karwalji mentioned over there, I noted down that point of time and I told her I'm going to work on that. So first of all, you have to make learning very innovative and attractive. Number 2, improve the pre-service education. Before you get into the service, the entire education ecosystem has to become very effective. Whether 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, I'm not going to deliberate on that today. It's not the right time, but we will discuss on that some other day. Improve selection, allocation, and monitoring. Provide high quality professional development and school leadership. That is something very important. And in the new education policy, the 50 hours compulsory every year, which is for the teachers and the principals, that is coming in a very big way and very interesting. I'm very happy. And very important, use technology wisely. What is the future teacher skills? Curiosity, connecting, communication, cognitive skills, and compassion. Empathy also we keep talking about. So positive motivation is very important. Now, if you want to become a global teacher, if you want to go abroad, please understand, you have to understand the etiquettes and manners of different countries, different cultures. In certain countries, you hug each other. In certain countries, you shake a hand with each other. In certain other countries, you just say namaskar. You don't do the hugging to everybody. In some other countries, you do the kiss part on the sides. Every culture is different. You got to understand from that perspective. So if you want to become a global teacher, you have to understand the etiquettes and manners of the global arena. That is something very important, which we all have to understand. Now, one is called equality and one is called equity. There are 2 pictures shown over here. Equity is very important in learning and development process. And when does equity happens? When do we call it? It's an equity. I'm not talking about equality. I'm talking about equity. Equity is when every student has what they need to succeed. That is called equity. आप देख रहे हैं नीचे 2 तस्वीरें हैं, equality and equity. Now, if you are having one of the child, you just see they have given parallel to everybody, that is equality, but it doesn't bring equity. The person is not able to see. How do you bring equity? How do you get that equity? That is something very important. We all have to learn. The future of schools, how it's going to reshape, we will discuss one of these days in detail with you. We have developed a special program from ICSI for teachers empowerment, for teachers enhancement beyond the B.Ed program, developing positive mindsets and techniques of mind mapping in education. Now, whatsoever has to come, there's a beautiful mind mapping which we have done, and we will discuss on that as well. Another very important thing, if you're a teacher and you don't want to get tired, do you know what is the secret not to get tired? People generally ask me this secret. There is no secret. Number 1, eat less. Eat less. And number 2, find happiness in everything. If nothing is within your control and somebody else is controlling, then why are you getting annoyed and angry? Tell me. Why don't you leave and enjoy every moment? उसकी रजा में ही सबकी रजा होनी चाहिए. Whatsoever he sees for us, find happiness in everything, whatsoever you do. Improve your personality, work on your personality, and socially get connected. I will never tell anybody that you should stop using mobile. I will tell today on the world, International Women Day, every child, every girl child, the most secure thing which you have got, no kind of a security you have a problem, that is, you should know how to make optimum use of social media and your mobile phone, because your world is in your mobile. You can learn, relearn, uplearn, skill, reskill, upskill, get any kind of an information. Information is coming from all direction. Pick up what you like and do anything, but be a specialist of that. What does, you know, what does happiness at work brings? More energy. Uh, you feel more engaged. You don't get tired. You become more productive. You get more self motivated. And हर लम्हा enjoy कीजिए life का. Counseling. They're going to be different kind of a counselors. It's not going to be only, because mental wellness is very important, which we were putting under the carpet before this particular budget. But now the Honorable Finance Minister, she announced in 23 such telecenters coming up. And Imahans, right in Bangalore with the triple IT, when they are working onto it, you got to see that the future counselors. And I was very happy. This last Sunday, I had a guest speaker all the way, from America, from United States. And that lady told, specialist who had come on Sunday, she told, we need more than 1 lakh neuro coach. We need more than 1 lakh neuro coach. Now, what exactly is that? I wish to understand from all of you. If you are becoming a teacher, then you are developing empathy also. You are developing a couple of other skills also. And at the same time, let me just read if there are any other additional members, additional comments which I have got. I wish to see over here. These are all my old friends, my regular friends. Those come every day and they put a lot of things over here. They all are. Okay, so counseling skills, again, very important. I'm just trying to see if there are some new friends. These are all old friends, 75 of them. Okay. Patience. How will new teachers will bring change the profession by 2030? What exactly is going to happen? There's going to be a more increased use of technology. There is going to be more increased focus on social and emotional learning. And we got to be devoting more time on global issues like climate change, global warming, water shortage, anxiety, stress. India is going to become a capital of obesity. If you do not take care of your health, and if you're putting on weight on your body, tomorrow you will land up in the hospital, nobody else. You will undergo the knife, nobody else. And that time you would realize what a fool I was. I did not take care of myself. You will call yourself foolish, but by that time, it will be too late. For all the students to excel, teachers must learn about them and connect with each child. This is not just about finding how they learn, but it is finding out who they are. Education cannot be taken in isolation. Whenever I meet somebody, I always say, how about your family? How are your children? How are your brothers and sisters? How are they grown up? How many are elder to you? How many are younger to you? How many family members are earning? What is the economic condition in your family? From there, you carry out analysis whether this person will work with you or will run away under pressure. That is something very important. And thereby, I learned a lot of good things from Oberoi's Major Chauhan. He used to be the HR head global head, and now he is sitting in Dubai. When they used to carry interview, oh my God, one interview in the morning at breakfast, one at lunch, and one at dinner. Only 3 interviews in a day. So creativity and innovation, very important. There are tools for enhancing innovation and creativity in teaching. Now it's learning. It's a learning. It's no more teaching. And you got to have higher order thinking, the cognitive skills and the aptitude when we talk about critical thinking, logical thinking, analytical thinking, and enthusiasm is very important. Grit is very important. Decision making is very important. Conflict resolution is very problem solving. Let's look at life. Which are our day-to-day projects? What are our day-to-day problems? Are think about small things. How can you build your community? How can you make parking in your area better? How can you grow more such plants which can give vegetables to your neighbors? How can you bring more happiness in your neighborhood? How can you keep, if your neighbors are happy, you're going to be happy. Remember that. That is something very important which you have to understand. Emotional intelligence is very important. Aspects of the ideal teacher: emotional intelligence, subject expertise, whatever you're having, and then, of course, learning different new innovative methods. Always be optimistic and be a believer in yourself, whatever you're doing. Build your personal brand. Now, this is something very important. I want to tell all of you, those are watching this program, from today onwards, on the International Women Day, build your personal brand. How people should know you, how you should be known, how people should recognize you, how people should remember you. Your willingness to be influenced is the biggest step towards being influential on your own. What should be your image? Image management. Social media, I will tell you, make best use of it. Motivation, you should be always be motivated. Carry out your self introspection, self assessment, self appraisal. And there are new pedagogies which are coming in an innovative way. Importance of value education, very important. When I talk to people abroad, they say we are not interested to come to India for the normal BA, normal BCom or BSc or management. No, 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 no. Kindly give us something on spiritual management. Can you give us something on yoga, meditation, naturopathy, how to live young, how to look smart, how to walk smart, how to talk smart, how to live longer, how to enjoy life, how to remain positive, how not to have anxiety, how not to have stress. Connecting students with nature is something very important which we all have to understand. Ladies and gentlemen, if you get connected with the nature, your all worries, your all problems will get over. The whole world will become a better place. Outdoor recreation related to education, all blended together. Building quality learning environment is very important. Outcome based, what is the outcome? How children are getting engaged. And from health, let's move to wellness, because in wellness there is no surgery. Budget 2022, I have already told you, National Tele Mental Health Program is coming in a big way, and Digital Health National Program, which is coming. A lot of new jobs will be coming up over there also. Art is to be integrated. From today, start singing. While cooking, start singing, humming. Play music when you're cooking. When you are cleaning your residence, your room, your apartment, play some music, play some instrumental. This morning we had a session at 10 o'clock and that lady played a music, and within 2 minutes I wanted to sleep. So what are the progressive teachers? How we can have a pool of the progressive teachers, how there is a differentiated learning. We do not want to give a traditional learning. How there's going to be online revolution in the digital trends. What is the virtual learning in future? Technology won't replace teacher, but teachers who use technology will probably replace teachers who do not use it. School context, we will talk in detail some other day with you. Make optimum use of MOOC, gamification, virtual classroom, and digital storytelling. It's very important. There are a lot of benefits of the online education. There's a flexibility. You can lie down, you can be in bedroom, you can be in your drawing room, you can sit in any costumes of your relaxation, and you can take on study. It is cost efficient. There are better opportunities. You get connected with the world. And of course, technology is going to link you with the entire world. So in future, you got to understand, we got to move on from traditional education to online learning. Pandemic has brought a lot of innovations. We all have learned. There are a lot of top edtech platforms. There are a lot of top educational apps. We all have to know. We all have to understand. Teachers, get to know your students better. If you want to remain intact, if you want to remain relevant, you have to know your children much better, because they will have multiple intelligence. And the role of teacher is that of co-learner now, because classroom is a stage. Your vocal management, your content management, your passion management, your creativity management, your presence of mind management, and your empathy. So passion, creativity, and innovation. Multiple intelligence, of course, a lot of things have come on that. We'll talk onto it. So there are combinations which we have to use. Vocational education is going to become very important, and we are interested. Start packing your bags. Travel world over. There are lots of opportunities. And if you're a keen learner, our chamber, every day, 8 p.m., we have got a webinar right on this channel. Come over here, be a part of it, and you will learn. You will shift everything. There is going to be a total transparency in the world. We are going to focus on teachers and youth. We are very happy that our chamber brought India's first finishing school of service industry in 1994. I'm very, very happy we connected with Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Sikkim, Nagaland, Meghalaya, all the places. And of course, teachers we got to focus on. IT and IT-enabled services are very important. Honorable Governor Punjab and the education ecosystem, all of them together. Life management skills is very important beyond, and there are beautiful steps to your life. At the end of this particular program, I would request each one of you, say to yourself, when I'm closing this program, and this is the second or the third last slide, tell to yourself, say with me, this is my year. This is my decade. I am born to win. My dreams are going to turn into reality. I have a right to be happy right in this moment. Right in this moment. Major Dr. Gulshan Sharma, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I want to be further happy. I'm going to combine my education with my skills and with my startup and future. I understand that my own happiness is ultimate happiness. I'm creative. I'm innovative. I will make use of technology the best possible way. The main hope of the nation lies in the proper education of its youth. Relevant education, futuristic education. I'm showing you the entire world. The world population is aging. We got to do the hand-holding of our youth. We got to remain focused. We got to go for services exports. We got to go for human exports. India is a young nation with 65% of its population below the age of 35 years. The huge population, big opportunities world over. Young people, get up. You have got ideas. You have got goal. Get into the teamwork. You're going to be successful. Look at this. It's a humanity. Can you see this arrow? Can you see this question mark? It is all human beings. India's growing population, whether it will become asset or liability, it would depend upon how do we groom our children. And India's challenges are ICSI's observations are our quantity, our quality, the speed what we require, challenge of equity, equality, sustainability, and lack of awareness, strategy for services export of our youth. Miles to go. Our journey is still on, and miles to go. Live, learn, international travel world over. But Dr. Sharma, how do we travel? My parents cannot afford. They cannot give me any money. Don't worry. Think about ICSI's inspirational lab, which come live to you every evening at 8 p.m. Today is International Women Day. These are the girls of the Home Science College. Chandigarh is the potential education and skill capital of India. We are going to bring for you music, dance, games, happiness, humor, happiness, storytelling, education to be relevant to our day-to-day life. And if you are going to see the real development in the world, then our best investment is our women. We got to empower every girl child. This is the most important slide which everybody should note down. If you want to click on your mobile, you can click it. It is very important what I'm showing you over here. Number one, try and go through the website of ICSSR, Indian Council for Social Sciences Research. A lot of scholarships are available abroad. ICCR, ICSSR is with the Ministry of Education, and Indian Council for Cultural Relations, it is with the Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India. Go through that particular website, Indian Council for Cultural Relations. There's a cultural exchange, student exchange, research exchange, faculty exchange, students. You can, tremendous opportunities. Get across to embassies and high commissions. There are short-term scholarships available. Our chamber will give you, today was a shortage of time, will give you a lot of ideas how you can go for. Short-term assignments abroad as services exports will give you idea and tips on that also. Work with SEPC projects, that is Services Exports Promotion Council. Make optimum use of the social media to find out what is free. Free. Don't spend any money on learning, relearning, skilling, reskilling, and upskilling. And remember, every day is important. Many opportunities. We will bring it to you. Join us every day at 8 p.m. on ICSI YouTube channel. And whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Let's come together. Let's travel together. Here is your YouTube channel. You can click this slide also. It's a YouTube, ICSI, International Chamber for Service Industry. Subscribe it, like it, share it, comment, and you should get the notification, because I do not know when, what will come to my mind, which I would like to share with all of you. So if you like and if you subscribe, the moment I go on air, you will come to know he's live and you can join me. So with these words, ladies and gentlemen, let's call it off. And once again, happy International Women Day. And when we are talking about gender equality today for the sustainable tomorrow, I would tell each and every child, start working on yourself. You matter. Your life matters. Your skills matter. Your qualities matter. You are amazing. Start thinking about yourself. Don't compete with anybody outside. Just compete with yourself. With these words, we close the session today. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very, very much for being with us. And we have got 75 people at present on board with us on this YouTube. Thank you very much. I'm grateful to all of you. Thank you. And stay fit, stay fine, stay healthy, and enjoy your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. This life is beautiful. Enjoy every